one needs to achieve that balance in a startup or in any venture or your own company of how much to spend when. And I think ahead of the product is ready, you can spend in sales. The product is not ready, don't do that. And product, that's kind of one of the mistakes we made. Product was not ready, and we were hiring sales. It didn't make any sense, so we were forced to do that. That was a big financial mistake I made. And in even like I think almost in every startup there was some. If if I were to redo those, I'll do things differently. In the first startup when we made the chip, I would not make as complex chip. But at that time we didn't know how the market is going to pan out, right? So we thought after 2000, after 9/11, 2001, markets will come back around in 3 to 4 years, but it took a long time. It took almost 5 or 6 years, and then the time, 2008 again the tank again. So these kind of things you can't predict, right? External things. But I think from our perspective, biggest lesson I would say to any entrepreneur, that don't overspend or don't spend ahead of your readiness, despite the pressure that you face from your board members. In any startup, at least one founder who has the role of CEO has to always be busy in raising money. Raising money is a full-time job, and I think that's some startups who have done well because they have managed to raise money as and when they need it. Some who have not done well, that's because they're a bunch of technical founders. They're focused only on building technology, and they're off technology they've built, and they don't focus on the value of business, value of fundraising. Right? And that's kind of the key. If you're doing a venture funded or funded startup, I think you need to focus on raising money also. I have seen many startup founders, including some of the most successful ones. They'll be nickeling and diming their vendors, and I have faced that myself. We work in many startups, and in US there is a VP of engineering who is from India. you are guaranteed my VP of sales will say, "Man, this guy is going to nickel and dime. I don't want to work with him." And I think in the larger scheme of things, if you have raised 2, 3, 4, $500 million, this is what these days startups raise in the majority of cases. I mean, saving $1,000, here and there, it's not going to make you rich. In fact, you're not going to have a happy vendor. You're not going to be, your delivery is going to be impacted, and that's one mistake. Now I'm giving some examples. Somebody may say, well, I have not raised 300 million, I have raised only 3 million or $300,000, depending upon the stage and the type of company you have. Or 3,000, you may have raised only 30 lakhs, in Indian rupees. But regardless, I think you should focus on getting the right vendor. When you raise money, think about it this way. When you raise in any venture, any business, you're raising money, it means you want to build your business fast. Otherwise, you can go slow, right? You can go slow and take your own time to build the business, right? I mean, you have a idli shop and you're serving 200 idlis every month, and you're taking investment because you want to start serving 2,000 idlis nowadays, right? Like today you're doing 200 a day, now you want to do 2,000 a day. So you want some so that you can buy, material, right? I'm taking a smaller example, and I mean, you don't want to cut corners because a person is giving you money so that you build your business fast, give him the return.